And what you do here is turn on detective mode for another crime scene. Just look over at the safe and zoom in on this fingerprint. And with that taken care of, we're on another forensic trail.
I'm on Dr. Young's trail. I've had to calibrate the scanner to only show recent prints. If I follow these, I will find her or the notes.
I hope it works. Just so you know, the GCPD found one of Joker's bombs downtown. It was full of marzipan and kittens.
Marzipan and kittens.
It's just a twisted diversion.
So, desserts and
action's on
animals.
Arkham.
Maybe the Joker's saying that he's got a sweet heart after all. Yeah, I doubt it. But we're already on another forensic trail, this time of fingerprints for Dr. Young. You can find her that way.
Joker was right.
Oh, and some enemies.
Okay, buddy?
And we can do a throw on the guy. Pretty good combo there. And now that we're in this room, thanks to them opening up, they actually helped us find our way out. In here is another interview tape. Go ahead and pick that up.
Patient interview 9. Dr. Crane continues to evade questions. I believe he is quite sane, just evil. He takes no interest in the people he has hurt. His research appears to be the only motivating factor in his life. What is it about fear that drives your obsession?
Fear drives everything, Stephen. Everything. Your life is governed by fear. Every decision you make is a product of that fear.
Don't be ridiculous.
You married your wife. Margaret, isn't it? Because you were scared of dying alone. You have children because you're scared of leaving nothing behind that really matters. You go to the doctors because you're scared of dying. Do I need to go on?
No. I think that will be all for today. Guards?
That's pretty interesting. He goes on a more practical and logical and common sense method on how fear is in our lives. It actually is pretty, what's the word I'm looking for? I guess the only word that comes to my mind is, touche to Scarecrow. Because those are some good points. Anyway, we have to get back onto the fingerprint trail. Oh, there it is. I was gonna say, I couldn't find it at first. Okay, yeah, it's this way. And Joker had another party box for us, it looks like. Oh, and we're back in this room from the last video. While we're here, the first time that I tried to record the session, I wanted to show something here. In this room over here to the side, if you zoom in on the desk, you can see there's like a bunch of buttons that you wear on your shirt. And if you look at them close enough, they say, vote Dent. So I thought that was pretty neat. It's not a riddle or anything like that. I tried to scan it and nothing happens. But I just think that's neat how they have like a obscure reference to Two-Face right there. That's pretty neat actually. So maybe this was where Harvey Dent was at one point. Hard to say. Moving on. Okay, the fingerprints right there. Make our way back out to this room. Kicking the can. But I hope not. But there's a couple armed and... Why do I keep saying armed? They're not armed. Just a couple inmates. There we go. It's just a couple henchmen, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Okay, oh there it is. Fingerprints. they lead us over here now. So now we go in this room. What does a bird need in the rain is what the riddle says. And we can actually solve that riddle by going over here. There's like a enclosed case. You zoom in here, it has the name Penguin on it. So just go ahead and scan the hat and umbrellas. Solve the riddle. And by doing so, we unlock the character bio for the Penguin. I was hoping he would have been on this game, because I actually do like the Penguin. He's one of my favorite Batman villains from the series that I watched. And he's the owner of the Iceberg Lounge, which is actually, the Iceberg Lounge and the Penguin are actually both going to appear in Arkham City, the next game. So I'm actually looking forward to that. I still haven't made up my mind which system I'm going to order it for. I think I probably am going to go with the PS3 just because I have Arkham Asylum for the PS3, but if I hear anything else, I will change my mind. I'm just trying to get the one that has like the most stuff off it for it, because I do have an obsession with Batman. I do like Batman a lot. Okay, and we've destroyed 10 Joker teeth so far. And before we continue on, we can go up here on these vents. And you can see with detect mode here, the wall is bombable. Before we do that though, we got enough points to upgrade again. And I think I said before I was going to go with this. I'm going to go with the Sonic Batarang, another item. These are pretty useful, and by purchasing that, we unlocked an upgrade for the Sonic Batarang itself. These are used just for distracting enemies away, so it's good if you need to like lure them into a certain area and you're trying to do like an inverted takedown. The Sonic Batarang will lure in the enemy with a suicide collar to that specific location. And pretty much from this point on, the enemies we're going to run into are going to have suicide collars on them, just about all of them. But anyway, in this wall here is another Chronicle of Arkham. Go ahead and scan it.
I took a walk around my island. I passed by the penitentiary and felt nauseous at the thought of the filth it contained. I looked out over the Gotham Bay, and in the distance I saw lights. No doubt boats bringing more filthy degenerates to my city. I swore again to protect her from this darkness.
Okay. More info on that story there. I don't... At this point, it's hard to say for sure who that spirit of Amadeus Arkham is. I mean, I know who it is because I played this before, and like I said recently, I actually did solve all the riddles on my other game file for this, and I discovered who the spirit of Amadeus Arkham is. Because the real Amadeus Arkham, if you missed it, was actually dead already. But I don't think enough information's been revealed yet to say for sure who it is. But we got a henchman here. We'll go ahead and hit him with the batarang. Gotta get with the terminology here. And just like that, we took them both out. Oh, and there is one other thing. If we go over here, you can see there's like a grate that you can pull down. Make your way up there, and inside the little vent here, you'll find another Riddler trophy with a very scary face here. Looks like a combination of something the Joker and the Scarecrow would have done. Hard to say for sure, but nothing special about it, but there was a Riddler trophy there. And we're going to continue to make our way through into the next room. And we are in the library. With some hostiles, searching for something.
Welcome to the Arkham Library. History is so here, there. It's enough to drive anyone crazy.
Oh, we did have a good combo going. Oh well. There we go.
Congratulations! Now all you have to do is take a stroll downstairs and save the helpless lot.
There's a grate here that you can pull off. And make our way through here. You can get a Riddler trophy, just like that. And there's another tunnel here that goes this way. Oh, it's a dead end. Never mind. Just disregard what I said. It's actually interesting. There's two things you can do. Well, when you try to go this way.
Oh, leaving the party so soon. What about the guests? They'll just die. Go
Bust
turn
the
up and
TV,
see
just because I
them.
feel like it. Yeah, you can't go there. The Joker turns on the barrier there to keep you from going. But I was saying there's actually something interesting you can do with this part. There's hostages right below the glass right here. You can either go down to start the timer, or there's something else you can do. Yeah, there's like a bomb down there that the Joker sets off. Actually, that's not the way. You gotta make your way up here. Oh, it's right here. I was gonna say, somewhere here's another grate that you can tear off. And when you do that,
Reading the last page first? Shame on you. Well, here's the punchline. 2 minutes, and then you gas fuel food. Now, chilling up is pulled up.
so yeah, that dialogue only gets triggered if you do kind of like what Joker said, just read the last page first by not even going down to look at the hostages and just going on to where you actually need to go. So I thought that was kind of neat to show off there. I thought I'd go ahead and show that. Yeah, all you have to do is just make your way up to the top, and you can see there's like a chandelier here. All I have to do is throw a batarang, drop it. Before we actually do go down there, there's another grate we can tear off here. And inside the room is another Riddler trophy. Go ahead and grab that. There's still plenty of time. Okay, yeah, there's nothing else up here. So we can just go ahead and jump on down. Make our way to the very bottom of the room, since we now have an opening. And I don't know if you can hear that, but my cat's in the room. Just go ahead and disarm the bomb. Oh! I was going to hit Batman in a place that would be nice if it did hit there. Down there. There, I said it. At least he didn't get hit there.
So fast. Some patients broke in, began tearing up the place, like they were looking for something. Bill here fought back, but there were too many. They took Dr. Young. She rushed in here and they followed. I'm sorry. When I came to, we were all tied up. Doc Young was gone. I heard a voice on one of the radios. It sounded like they were being told to meet in the warden's office.
So, Dr. Young was trying to hide her research notes on the formula when she was caught. Where did you hide them?
And that's pretty easy to find the answer to. Oh, there's a set of Joker teeth there. Here's where the remainder of the fingerprint trail goes to. There's a book right here. It's the last known location. And when you open it up, Batman finds the formula.
Alright. I found Dr. Young's formula.
Great. So does that mean you've stopped Joker?
It's never this simple with him.
I was about to say the same. That hardly would stop Joker.
What's that you got there, Bats? No, not the formula. Who can help me now? What's that? How about our old friend Zaz? I did bump into him on the way back from the gardens. And no doubt he's acting out some twisted fancy.
Which you'll find out what that twisted fancy is later on when we do go to the Botanical Gardens.